Hey there, welcome to my channel. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot, and this is for Aquarius Pisces. This is going to be your cusp reading for mid-April through mid-May. Aquarius Pisces. Let's see what's going on. First in all areas of your life, and then we're going to expand a bit on your love and relationship sector. So Aquarius Pisces. What's going on? And thank you for being here. I hope everyone is staying as safe and well as possible and managing through this chaotic time. Okay. This is your career. This is your finances, wellness, and relationship. Okay. So, career, interesting. So this is a celebratory time career. So this to me means you might be working very heavily in a team where there's a lot of camaraderie. There's a lot of esprit de corps, as they say, where you really get along and are celebrating some milestones or some accomplishments. So a really happy and community and team-based time for you right now when it comes to work. Many of you that this is resonating with are not working solo, you're not working alone, or if you are, the work you're doing has a community support component. So whether you're in person with people or whether you're virtually, oh my God, if you saw my dog with his blanket just now walking by, rewind. I love when he does that. So you're working with others that either directly, if you're in person with them, or virtually. You might be on virtual happy hours with your team. We know a lot of us are online right now with our groups and teams if you're in that kind of work. Again, you might be celebrating a big milestone and really appreciating your colleagues, appreciating your team. Yeah, it seems to be a really positive group vibe. So I wonder if you're relating to that when it comes to your career. In the area of your finances, we have the overflowing Ace of Cups. There could be a new path or a new opportunity that you're pursuing that's going to be monetarily rewarding and emotionally rewarding, so that in pursuing something that's emotionally fulfilling and emotionally rewarding, you're going to see financial returns. So this would say to me, advice would say, or the situation would say, that there's a big connection between pursuing a passion or a meaningful and emotionally fulfilling and joyful work or venture. It's going to be very intrinsically rewarding for you. But at the same time, we'll tap into financial reward. Because, I mean, seriously, this is overflowing and it's coming from the universe. So this could be when you least expect it, an opportunity, a windfall, if you will come from something that you've invested something emotionally into that is joyful for you, or any piece of income right now that's coming in, you're going to invest in something joyful for you. So the joy factor and emotional connection to something you're doing that's giving you income, or something that you're investing your income in, needs to be present. That joyful, emotionally positive aspect of your investment in time and money. Now, in the area of your well-being, we have the Judgment card. So it would appear to me that you are being guided, because this is kind of watched over, guided, to have a new start and make decisions associated with your highest interest. So if you're stuck in a certain area emotionally, physically, your well-being is not where it should be, or where you'd like it to be, is really what I mean to say. And what I'm hearing from this particular message is to seek something at a higher level, seek a connection to spirit or to the oneness of your community, of your higher self, of your intuition, of the divine, whatever you relate to, for answers about a decision or about a direction that you could be taking to be more whole, to be more well, and to level up your well-being. So it's like a call to action, but you need to be able to hear it. So sometimes that'll be in your most quiet moments. You may need to meditate, you may need to be in nature, but it's kind of like you're asking for direction by saying, what do I need to be thinking about doing, meditating on, being? Who do I need to be for my highest good right now, for my highest, sense of well-being? To me, that's the question. It's almost like a coming home, and I'm not sure why this is hitting me this way, but it's like a coming home to yourself when it comes to your health and well-being. Like it's something that you're remembering. It's not something that's completely new to you. It's a coming home. And if it's not clear to you what that is right now, then it's almost like you need to ask the question, what is in my highest good in terms of my well-being? And you'll hear. That's what I'm getting. Wow, I don't know where that came from. In the area of relationship, we have the Six of Swords. So if you've been under stress, if you've been under angst, if there's been rocky roads in a relationship that you're thinking about right now as we're getting through this would say to me that you'll be moving on to calmer times. You're very focused on moving on to equilibrium and balance, harmony, and calmer times. And you're willing to leave behind chaos. You're willing to leave behind the past pieces that were tumultuous and difficult and sacrifice what you need to, but also take, you've come by certain lessons and you've come by certain knowledge, and that's represented, by the swords. So you're willing to take those with you into your future. So whomever you're thinking about, or if there's more than one person where it's been rocky or turbulent, you've learned a lot of lessons. And, it's going to be a question mark. We're going to expand on this if you're going alone, if you're going with other people on this next phase. But you're definitely taking your lessons with you. It's like it was all for something good, is what I'm getting. It was all for something meaningful and positive, because you get to move on to calmer waters, but you also get to take things with you. There's things you leave behind, but there are things you get to take with you. So let's see, Aquarius, Pisces, what else can we learn about your relationship on your mind? What is the person thinking and feeling? How are they showing up? And how are they going to engage in the latter part of this period, meaning like the near future? So, second half of May and forward that period. Okay, let's see. So thinking and feeling, this person. Okay, so they might be feeling introspective, quiet, secretive. They might actually have just experienced this tower. So their reaction to the tumultuous time, they're not revealing necessarily a lot to you about how they feel about it. Either they or you might have rushed in with communication or been blunt. Maybe they were blunt, or you were blunt and kind of rash in communication. But they're kind of holding their reaction a bit close to the chest, even though that was a big reaction. So how are they actually showing up? Let's see. How are they showing up right now? Wow. So we have the Devil and the Temperance is how they're showing up. They are showing up inconsistent. That's what I'm getting. They're still hooked. They are showing up as a temptation and inconsistent, like back and forth, and of different minds. Like 1 minute you might experience them one way. They might even be experiencing things one way. And the next minute they're hard to predict. They're trying to balance out their world because they've been pulled off course by their habits, compulsions. Maybe you're a temptation for them. I think they're a temptation for you. I do think it's a mutual temptation, okay? It's either a mutual temptation or passion. Maybe that's what created the tower tension between the two of you. And maybe there is a progression of wanting to communicate, to get something out, to kind of push things through to some kind of resolution. But they're showing up, they're embodying kind of a unhealthy, toxic, and slightly imbalanced, not consistent sort of energy. They would like to be more balanced. I think they're trying to get there with temperance, but that's not how it's showing up. And that may be why you're trying to move on to calmer waters. Now, going into end of May, we have the same exact card. So there's your clear message. And you're going to move into calmer waters. They're going to move into calmer waters. You both want the same thing. And they're engaging, certainly if there's an attraction, they're just as attractive toward the end of this period and into the near future. They're charismatic, they're attractive. So if there's a way to maintain a piece of this relationship, I think you're going to want to, because you two definitely have a tie. You definitely have an attraction and a passion with each other. The question is it going to be healthy for you? So you are doing your best, because this is your reading, to get into these calmer waters. There's a chance this person's in the boat with you. The question will be, how do you work on balancing out something that may be, difficult at times to deal with the harmony you're both seeking? What works for you to, balance this out and get better harmony in this relationship? So that would be the aim. I don't see you leaving each other. I see you both having the desire to just make this better. If it means being apart, you're going to know if this is resonating for you in that area. But it's not clear to me that this means leaving each other. Okay, I don't know that it does for this period. Okay, so that's your reading. I hope it was resonating in some fashion. Please leave me a comment. I'd love if you would like this, share, and subscribe. Thanks for being here, and stay safe and stay well.